A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. Oh, we have waited so long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And coming out, a guy who figures to be a huge part of this offense, Samorian Wingo. He is a talent, and they have big expectations that he can give a real spark to this offense. Williams fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Play fake, Williams. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Second and long here. Williams looking for a man. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Wants to keep it in the air. Quick catch. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Hits inside, it's Mason. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes the offense on second down. Turns up, it's Wingo. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third down from the gun, Williams. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
They boot it away on fourth down. On the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. Someone we are looking forward to see how he fits into and leads this offense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Long way to go on second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Makes the grab in their space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Turns it upfield.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Lucky to get it off.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Out wide right, it's Graves. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It would have been a 55-yard field goal from here, so they'll leave the offense out there and try to convert 4th and short. The quick out. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Finds his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Knowles come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action with Williams. Fires complete on the crosser. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Foster. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Williams. Grab behind the line, it's Wingo. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Selling the fake. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Mason. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Out wide right, it's Owens. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Going to the run, it's Mason. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Lee takes to the air. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Rushes on. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Wants to throw one first. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The snap sets up to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go, give us 3, big fella. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys. Couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Williams on the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Mason. Oh, he's got some space. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Williams to throw. The screen, he can go. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like You've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Looking for room, it's Mason. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Extending the play. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Seminoles trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was paving.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Under pressure. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lee takes to the air. They're all over it. Complete to the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 25. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quick give, it's Mason.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Williams, rush right in his face. Gonna try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Williams from the gun on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Owens. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Looking for space, it's Mason. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Williams will pass. Right down the middle. Right side, it's Wingo. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Williams got it in the middle. It's Wingo. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. About to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, pressure's coming. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Troy Trojans taking on the number 18 team, the NC State Wolfpack. And it's Troy looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is. Back now over to your game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The give to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Lead a throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Throwing, Williams. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. It's dropped after taking the hit. 3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down to the 40. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Lee takes to the air. Going to throw it deep. And he's got it in the end zone.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he pitched, he got rid of it quickly on a line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, it's Mason. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Here's Williams to throw. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. And he'll take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Mason. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Williams. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Caught on the RPO. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. It's a draw. He's past the sticks. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. From the gun. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Hand it to the back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Turning it on! The 40! And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Mason. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Williams, the screen, and watch out. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Williams. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Lee to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Left side is Graves. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he'll have to pull one from 58 yards out and be mindful to guide it in from the left hash. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And the Noles in the hurry-up. Throwing, Williams. Out wide left, it's Carter. Oh, what a caught! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Williams looking for a man. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Minds his way for 3 after the 33. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Here's Williams to throw. Here comes the heat. And they got it. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Williams will pass. Throwing right. It's caught. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.